In 2026, as the digital marketing landscape is irreversibly accelerated by artificial intelligence, the competitive edge once held by sheer wit and originality now leans heavily on prompt engineering. This lesson explores a pivotal transformation, the copywriter's evolution from an intuitive craftsman to a strategic prompt engineer. The analogy is precise. While classic copywriting relied on creative energy and psychological insight, modern authority in content creation hinges on the method of interfacing with AI. This is not a loss of the human touch. Rather, it amplifies the individual's logic and voice through purposeful automation. To draw a technical comparison, most users of AI still operate at the search engine level of prompting, issuing naked prompts unaccompanied by strategic parameters. For instance, when told to write a caption about wellness, AI generates a caption, but the lack of specificity opens the door to boredom or vagueness. This is the generic output trap. The result resonates with no one, appealing to the undefined and evoking the marketing shield. Audiences, now more than ever, recognize and filter out machine-generated blandness. The result, diminishing returns on every published caption, regardless of aesthetic or platform spend. Bridging this deficit is the context constraint gap, the core business logic for prompt engineering. This gap identifies what is so often missing in AI copywriting: prompts that are strategically incomplete. They do not prime AI with the proper context, the voice, the expertise, constraint, rules, voice, tone, and length, or format, structure, hooks, CTA. To address this, the C.C.F framework is deployed as an engineering protocol. When prompts include all three elements of the framework, the outputs immediately become differentiated. Authority-grade copy emerges, not mere filler. In practice, this requires role assignment, role priming, such as, "You are a world-class SEO copywriter specializing in the wellness niche." Next, one must provide meaningful input data, perhaps a transcript from a founder's keynote or text from a standout page in the company's signature wellness guide. The copywriter then defines an objective, for example, generate 5 hook-first captions that use the dopamine loop to drive clicks to the link in bio. These layers instruct the AI on context, inform its constraints, and specify its target outcome and format. The efficacy of any given prompt can be measured quantitatively through the Prompt Specificity Ratio, $, calculated by the number of keywords and technical constraints divided by the total word count. This calculation is not academic for its own sake. It materially improves the process by minimizing the AI's need to guess, which is where most brand-to-audience disconnects originate. The practical consequence is that with sufficient specificity, maintaining a high $, the AI's output is not only more accurate, but closer to final form, requiring less than 10% manual revision. This transforms the AI from a semi-useful shortcut into an authentic productivity multiplier. A strategist's job thus shifts. The assembly line labor of drafting hundreds of captions is given to the machine. The premium human functions of empathy and unique industry insight, what can never be automated, are reserved for a final review and polish. Ultimately, the lesson reframes content creation. The modern copywriter ceases to write captions in the traditional sense and begins engineering them, structuring each prompt so that the resulting outputs are not just rapid and voluminous, but also undisputed in quality and clarity. Through methodical prompt building, a week's worth of high-potential, on-brand copy becomes the product of a single focus session. The force multiplier is not simply the AI. It is the empowered, systematic professional who knows how to wield it.